Mind you, none of this is like scripted, so I don't know what I'm saying. This is all coming straight out of my ass.
Turn the lights down low, 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 low. And I will give you everything, baby.
Okay, what's up guys? It's your boy Joey Dillon. So, I'm sorry that I haven't posted in probably a month or two. Life, man. Life gets in the way. But I'm here, I'm queer, and I realized some things. First of all, my last two videos were extremely long for no reason. They were probably boring, and they were probably didn't make sense, or they were probably a waste of my time. But I did them. They're up. Check them out if you didn't. You don't have to watch the whole thing. Yeah. So I realized that people's attention spans are not as long as they used to be, and so those long videos are probably not appreciated at all because it's a lot of talking, and it's really boring, and it was really serious, and I'm out of that funk now, so yeah, let's get into it. Oh, if you read the title, this is what high school taught me, I guess. I am a senior in high school. Yeah, I've been in this school district my whole entire life, so my experience could be different from yours. I'm not saying that everything I say, like, it's what I learned from high school. Could give you some advice, tips, maybe. I don't know. So, things high school taught me. Number 1. If you're a freshman, don't date the senior. Don't do that. That would be a mistake. I hate this hat. That was a mistake too. Oh, for guys, seniors have different priorities than freshmen, usually. I mean, that's not always the case, because there are some freshmen that are like, oh yeah, college. No, they usually have different intentions, because they're older, usually more mature, and they have more freedom than you freshmen do, so it's not a good idea. It probably won't last long, because you'd still be in school for another 3 years, and they'd be actually living their life, and shit just doesn't work. So yeah, freshmen, don't date the seniors. If you're a senior, don't date a freshman if you only want sex. Tinder's a thing. And there's a bunch of other apps. If you want to fuck and hook up, that's the place to do it. Another thing, high school is the best and worst times of your life. It's definitely better than middle school. It's definitely not the best. Anybody that says that high school was harder than middle school, you're fucking lying. High school isn't as terrible as I thought it would be, and as the years went on, everything got easier and less stressful, for me at least. 3. You're gonna learn this one way or another, and you usually will learn it in high school. Nobody gives a fuck about anything. Lately I've been working on my self-esteem, my self-image, my self-love, me not being a negative piece of garbage. And it's been working out pretty decently, I think. My mood's definitely improved, my life's definitely not on track, but, you know, my mental health is great. 4. They say junior year is your most important year. At least they did to my school. They said that, yeah, junior year is the most important year, so make it count. Senior year is fucking important too, and it's fucking stressful. Like, I know I said I haven't been as stressed, but like, now you may have less classes as a senior because you might have gotten your credits early or whatever the case. Just, you gotta get your shit done. Senioritis. Oof. That's the 5th thing. Senioritis is a thing that I would never think I would catch, but I have caught it hardcore. Honestly, you gotta go to school. Just get your shit done. I mean, don't wait till last minute, especially as a senior. I know it's like frustrating, and you know, procrastination is a thing that most teenagers do. Like, we're lazy. If you procrastinate, you're kind of lazy, just in a sense. Not like lazy, but you're too lazy to do it then. It's like a different type of lazy. Just get your shit done when it's due, and you should be fine. 6. People will walk in and out of your life. That's just how it is. That's how it's always gonna be, because people are not meant to be permanent in your life. Yes, some people are, and they will be, and you have to realize that. And you will realize quickly, as time goes on through high school, who your real friends are. Over the summer, I had a huge amount of friends. People were always over here. This was like the chill spot. My room was the place to be. Like, everybody would be chilling, you know, bumping. We were chilling. Out of the 15 to 20 people that were always over at my house constantly, maybe 3 of them were my real friends. And it's okay to just have friends and as acquaintances, but you have to know who your friends are and who aren't. Because people could be nice to you and people could do things for you, but like, are they really gonna be by your side for a long time? You know? And back to the whole losing people thing. As we grow, we change, and, you know, we have things to do with our lives. It doesn't mean you're not important to that person. It doesn't mean that you necessarily did anything wrong. It's just sometimes people drift away. Sometimes people stop talking. Sometimes people grow and change so much that causes conflict in between friend groups. Like, you can't control it. People change over time, and people are always changing, and change isn't a bad thing. You just have to welcome new people with open arms. Number 7, it is always good to include yourself in things, even if you're not a social person, because I've learned that. I was not a social person. I have changed a lot since 9th grade. 9th grade, I was this really shy, in the closet fucking girl that was ashamed to go out in public, to be honest. I hated being out in public. I hated going to other people's houses. I hated being out of my house. I was constantly at my house, and if I wasn't at my house, I was at the park. But it's like a 15-minute walk from my house. So I never really left my comfort zone, and I can tell you I have blossomed since then. And I feel like that happens to a lot of people because, as you know, you go through the years, you start to grow and change, like I mentioned before. Sorry, I'm a broken record, but things aren't permanent, and anything that you're stressing about is not important. I've been working on my self-esteem and my emotions and stuff, and I learned that it's okay to not be great at everything. It is okay to just, like, take a day to yourself. It's actually really great to take a mental health day. I've taken a few of them this year. Nothing too serious, but, like, you know, when I take a break, like, I don't do my homework until I feel ready to do my homework. Not saying, oh yeah, I don't feel ready, so I don't get it done. It's just, if I'm feeling stressed, I don't force myself to do my homework. I wait, and I do something to decompress, and then I go back to my homework. Number 8, organization is key. Time management is a thing that you need to be good at for life. Not saying you have to plan out your schedule to a T and know what you're doing every second of the day, but it's good to have an idea of what you want to do in the day because, you know, I heard somewhere, you know, if you set goals, even if they're small goals, like say you wanted to get all your homework done and you get it done, you feel that sense of accomplishment and you feel a little bit better about yourself. So I found that making to-do lists when I'm bored helps me out a little, because when I get home I see everything that needs to be done and it's all written on paper, so I can see what I've done, what I haven't done, what I need to do, and give myself an appropriate time space to do it. Sometimes I plan my stuff to a T, but that's not always necessary. Like, you can't see it. You kind of can. There's a calendar over there, and I've written down anytime I have a club, anytime a project's due, any birthdays, obviously, because that's what a calendar's for, any doctor's appointments. That's where my major scheduling goes on, but I don't have any records of them, but I definitely, every week, I, you know, write a to-do list. In school, we get these planner things, and it's gonna be backwards. But literally my to-do list is right here. It's all written out right here. And then right here is all the homework that I had to do. Not saying you have to get this. I barely even write in this. The more organized you are, the better off you are, because I don't know. Yeah, 9. Another thing I learned, it is okay and it is actually recommended that you learn to be alone. Now I get it. Being alone is scary for some people because, you know, nobody wants to be alone. That's not a good feeling. But I'm not saying that you have to be lonely. You just have to learn how to be more independent. I learned that if you... Let me give you some love advice real quick. It's easier to be in a more healthy and stable relationship with somebody if you're more independent. And I'm not saying that you have to, like, not ever rely on your significant other, like, you know, that's what a relationship's for, like, you're there for each other, but you can't, like, depend solely on the person, because you need to, like, know that you're okay with yourself and stable with yourself, because, like, in the end, no matter what happens in your life, like, it is your life, it is your feelings, you have to take care of yourself. Now, I'm not saying that, like, oh yeah, close yourself off because, you know, you're only gonna be by yourself or whatever the fuck. No. I'm just saying, for a healthier, stable relationship, if you guys are more independent and more mature. Yeah. Anyways, this video is getting a little long, so I think I'm gonna go. That's some things I learned in high school. I hope you enjoyed. I will try to make more videos more frequently. But yeah. If you're new and you made it this far, thanks. Don't know why. You're great. Appreciate you. But subscribe to my channel, give it a like, share it if this helped you. I don't know how this works. Follow me on Instagram and on Snapchat. My DMs are open if you ever need me. Okay, bye.